Okay, so today we're going to be installing a second faucet onto the sink for a place to get water, and we're going to use the Waterdrop filtering system. And then we're going to have this little adapter to split the water to the sink and then this faucet so that the filtering system is just used for where we'll pull drinking water from. I'll have the links of all these in the description if you need them, especially this adapter piece that I had to get separate. It didn't come with these, but let's get to it. Okay, so this is the faucet that we are going to be using, and we're going to put it in the right corner of the sink, and that's the Waterdrop filter for 16,000 gallons. First thing we're doing is we're just removing all the stuff from under the sink out of the way so we have a clear working area. Then putting a towel down there for water to come out, removing the original supply line, and then just kind of clean up the water there. The Teflon tape. This is the fitting that we're having to have that splits it into two places just so that the filtered water doesn't just come out of the main sink faucet. So then reattach the original supply line here. And then we'll go ahead and prep the Teflon tape to get ready for the filter. Getting started with mounting the filter, it comes with this little piece of tape that helps with figuring out where to drill the holes. Then go ahead and just kind of check to make sure the filter height is set so that you can install it. Then we're going to go ahead and drill the holes for them and go ahead and put the screws in. Thankfully, you don't have to screw it in while you're holding it. It just kind of mounts over the screws. Then we'll go ahead and mount it. Put it on there. Make sure it's steady. Then we'll go ahead and get the next supply line that's going to go to the filter already ready. We will attach the supply lines on both ends. And then I did kind of run into a small area here where I didn't quite have all the fittings I need. I had two male ends essentially, so I had to get this 1/2 by 3/8 double female end to connect the two pieces together, but that wasn't a problem. Remove the little hole for where the faucet's going to go. Go ahead and get the pieces in place. I'm going to go ahead and mount the faucet to the sink. This is where we'll go ahead and put the final pieces together. The piece that I had to get from Home Depot, just the double female ends, so we'll make the first connection there. And then the second connection is just a press fit onto the sink faucet. So this is the final look, just making sure that we have all the connections, there's no open ends, so when we cut on the water, it won't go crazy. And then there's underneath the final connection. And that's a little label that came with just when you put the filter on. So run the water, make sure that there is no leaks. So don't see anything here on the main supply line. Go ahead and check the other connections. Nothing there. Nothing at the water filter. Everything's good. Fill up a nice cup of water. Test it. Make sure it tastes fine. And man, we're good to go. Oh, and the last most important thing, put everything back like nothing ever happened. You got the new sink faucet installed.